Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review we are looking at the Marvel Legends Onslaught series Whirlwind figure, or Whirlwind if you want to pronounce it that way. And this guy is built on kind of a new body and kind of some pieces we've seen before, but it suits him very, very well. Some of these parts are the ones that we've seen on that new mold that hopefully we get to see a little bit more often, so he still has that kind of... It's not a soft sculpt, because the sculpt itself is fine, but there's not a lot of... I don't even know how to describe it. Like, if you look across his lower torso where there's no armor, it's all kind of smooth. Nothing sticks out or kind of caves in, or at the shoulders to the bicep region, everything's kind of tubular. But that's not a big deal at all. It's still a really nice looking sculpt. And obviously he has some unique sculpt for his torso, so you can see that armor. Got a very nice head sculpt, I think. We have boots and gauntlets, and everything that you want to have sculpted on this guy is sculpted, and as of course. And as you can see, of course, there are saw blades on his hands, which will swivel around that little peg. So it's a very, very nice looking figure. I do recommend it so far, but let's get into the review to see if we actually like how it works. Alright, so he stands roughly 17 centimeters to the top of his head, which makes him just about 6 3/4 inches. So he's got some definite size to him. He's a little bit barger. Wow. He's a little bit larger or bigger than your average Marvel Legend, so that's kind of cool. And like I said, he's got some unique sculpt on him, which makes it even cooler. I really like the head and chest sculpt. And somehow, they managed to nail the paint job in the face. They have trouble painting faces that aren't in deep recessed helmets, but somehow, I don't know how they did it, they managed to paint the eyes in there very nicely. Same thing with the mouth. Obviously, it's not a huge amount of detail that's showing, but what is there is done very well. The line work on the torso, very well done. Same thing for the wrists, the waist. All of the paint work that's here is good. I don't know how they did it. I kind of hate to say it, but I'm impressed with most of these new Legends. It's weird, guys. It's a weird feeling to be impressed with Legends. I haven't had that feeling in a very long time. But this guy did it. I love the head sculpt. I think it just looks really, really good. I don't know what it is, but it looks really good. So let's look at the articulation. The head, it can move back and forward a little bit. There's a hinge in there. Don't expect it to do a whole lot because he has this giant dome for a head, but it is there, so that's good. And of course we have the swivel, and it all looks good no matter how you pose it, so very pleased with that. Shoulder articulation is a bit of a problem. You can't raise the arms nearly as high as I would like, but they do move a little bit, and you do have to force it though, which is kind of problematic. And then they get stuck. But you do have the full swivel here, and the bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, so good range of motion there. The wrists have a swivel and a hinge, and like I said, the saw blades do spin. Of course, it's a little bit of a soft sculpt on that saw blade, but it's good enough. It's fine, and it's molded in that metallic silver, so it's different than that gray, so it looks very nice. Ab crunch goes that far forward, that far back. I do think this abdominal section, the abs are a little bit too big, so it gives them kind of a not really a pot belly look, but it looks a little odd, kind of like E Honda from Street Fighter. He's fat, but he has abs. That's kind of what this looks like. It's not a big deal, but those abs look really large to me, so it does throw it off a bit. Waist twist is fine. Hips go all the way forward, no trouble at all there. Out to the side, about 45 degrees, so I think that's good enough. Thigh swivel is good. Double jointed knee is good. We have a shin swivel at the top of the boot. For the ankles, you have to force it, but you get a decent hinge out of the ankle. Not too bad. And then we have our ankle rocker. So, I mean, other than those little issues that I pointed out, which aren't complaints, they're just things I noticed, like the abs, or I guess the shoulders are a bit of an issue that they don't go too far up, but overall, it's a really well done figure. Guys, this is weird. If Legends keep being like this, then I'm going to have to be positive in more reviews, and I don't know if you can handle it, but this is very good. I like it a lot. I have to recommend it. I like it, guys. So there it is. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can see my upcoming figure reviews, custom figures, and other good stuff. And in the meantime, keep collecting.